Testing, testing. Does it work? Let me transition the screen. Testing, testing. Do the subtitles work? Okay, it does work. So it only works when the screen is in focus. Oh well. Okay, so yesterday we stopped here. I'm going to continue and try to finish this tonight. Yes, so let's start with the duck.
Yes, I hear you.
Hello, hello. Thank you for watching, and yeah, glad you can hear me. All right, so where was I? Oh yeah, I wanted to start with the duck. I'm gonna start with the scroll. Oops. Okay. It's gonna be a little bright. I'm guessing the light source is just gonna be straight from the top. There we go. That's for the highlights. And now for the outlines. What kind of ambient light do I want? I guess I could make it neutral, or in this case it's a bit on the brown side, so I guess this is fine. Oh, my Steam is open. Let me just turn it off so it's not using unnecessary internet bandwidth. Okay, and finally the text on the paper. This is gonna be a seal of some sort, so let me just add some kind of a red ink. No, give it a golden ink.
They all look very concerned.
Yeah, originally I wanted to make the duck have this kind of sad expression, like disappointment or maybe shock, or I don't know, something distressful. But I thought maybe it's much better if it's on the curious side. Yeah, maybe some sort of like invitation to to join a competition or something. I don't know. Yeah, more. I decided to make them more curious than distressed. Okay, the scroll seems fine. Let's move on to the beak, because the beak seems a bit off. I don't really like the color, so I'm gonna adjust it a little. Okay, this should do. And now let's go with the highlight.
That would have been more Donald Duck.
I think all ducks would have the same color of beak.
Okay, makes sense to not make them distressed.
Yeah, it's just a random decision. I don't think it really matters right now because I don't have a. I have not thought about a backstory for the characters. So even the names have not been fully decided yet. Like for example, the cat is Petunia. That's her name that I gave her. The duck is a little boy called Roderick, as far as I am decided so far, and I don't have a name for the bear yet. Originally I wanted the bear to be called I think Olivia. Like I wanted it to be a girl. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like a girl character yet. Maybe if I add some hair it might look more like a girl. But yeah, maybe if it's not a girl then it wouldn't be nice to have the name Olivia, so I have not decided. Anyway, back to the mouth of the duck. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. I don't need any more. Let's give it the nose. There we go. Oh no. I didn't want to give it a solid color, so let's go with something soft. Yes, nice. There we go. Much better. Now it looks more painterly. And I should do the same for the scroll. I almost forgot. And there we go, this one. Okay, looks good. Now for the face. Yep. That's for the highlight, and now for the shadows. Good enough. Now for the eyes. Let's add some highlight for the eyes. Nice. Now for the shadow for the eyes. Good enough. And now for the highlight of the iris. Nice. Looks so much better already. I think the beak. Yep. Okay, looks good. Yep. Moving on to the hair. see. The hair is supposed to be blue, I think. I don't remember the exact color. So let's check the profile. Yes, this one. Okay, it's more like a, I don't know, azure, aquamarine. So let's give it a very saturated highlight. Too saturated maybe. Nope. Okay, this is good. And now for the shadows, or rather the lines. Acceptable. Now for the back of the hair. Here. So this is a bit too dark. Let me just bring up the color. Okay. And then add in the highlight a little. Okay, so let's turn off the sketch, and it looks okay for now. And now I'm gonna move on to the hat. I wanna make it look more, give it a more contrast. Give it more contrast to the hair. Ooh. Shadow. Oops. Okay, I think the contrast is good, sort of. Okay, now to move on to the tip of the hat. Yes. Give it a little shadow. For the belt, and now for the shadow of the hat. I'm gonna take some colors from the brim. Oh, too dark. Let's try something here. Still dark. Looks good. Give it a darker shadow right here. Looks good. Let me move back to the brim a little because I want to add, a darker line at the rim. And I'm gonna make the rim a little softer. Okay. And now let's move on to the body. Where's the yes, robe. Shadows. I'm gonna pick some colors from the hat, so let's go with this color here. Give it a little bounce light, I guess. And give it a little outline so it's easier to see where the hands are. Whoops, too dark. Make it multiply so that it overlaps with the shadows. Looks decent. Looks good. Where next? Let's do the bag. How did the bag look like? It has 2 buckles and some lines. So let's start with the lines. Oh no, I accidentally erased. Okay. Alright, now back to the lines and the buckles. Decent. Now for the shadows. Looks good. What's next? Oh, let's do the hands. Yep. I think the hands only need... let's start with the lines. A bit too light. Let's try too dark. Okay. Oh. Ah. And now the shadows. Too dark. Acceptable. Okay, what's next? The feet. Legs. The legs should be the same color as the beak. So... okay, yeah. And then I'm gonna add some shadow. Yeah, looks good. And finally the shoes. What color were the shoes? The buckle. Buckle is yellow and the shoe itself is on the brown side, so let's add some shadow. Okay. And buckles. And add a bit of shine. Buckles. Shine. And more shine. what else? Yep, that's it. Are we done with the duck? Yes, I think so. Oh wait, no, before I'm done with the duck, let me add a bit more shading to the shoes. Not too nice. Ah, yes. Yes, this little highlight here makes it look so much better. Okay. I kind of want to fix the eyes, so let's go back to the eyes. The shape of the eyes is a bit lopsided. Much better. Yes, okay, looks good. Alright, I think we're done with the duck for now. I'll add the highlights once I finish the overall picture. Let me clean up the brim. Yes, yes, okay. Alright, we're done with the duck. Now let's move on to the cat. Where do I want to start? Let's do the hat. No, I want to do the face. Yep, okay, I got the detail right here. Yep, same goes for the nose. And I guess I can add the whiskers. The whiskers give it a nice touch. Good enough. Let's move on to the eyes. I really like the eyes. And now for the hair. Yep, the hair is pinkish. And it has some sort of braid with a little yellow ribbon. So let's do maybe I'll just do some lines. should make them multiply and there. Oh yes, there we go. Looking good. Now for the shade.
Hello.
Hello. Looking really good right now. Give it a bit of shine-ish. Okay, and finally the ribbon.
Earlier stream today.
Oh yes, yeah. I wanted to finish this early so I can maybe do something else or go to bed early. I guess the ribbon is square, but it's okay. Good enough. That's good. Ribbon. Let's give the ribbon a little highlight. Or
the beak stands out better now.
Yeah, thanks. And highlight. And while we have the ribbon, let's give it a shadow so it stands out better. Okay, looks good. We're done with the head. Let's move on to the hat. Oh, I just realized something.
Yay.
She has the braids, but she doesn't have hair on the back. I actually intended for her to have some sort of hair at the back, which I kind of forgot here as well. Let's give it some hair at the back. So this will be the hair front. And I'll do hair back. And give it some lines. Okay. Yeah, looks more like a proper hairstyle, I think. Alright, let's move on to the hat. So this part is gonna be a little darker.
It does look better with that addition.
Okay, I think the brim looks okay for now. Let's give it some... do I wanna... Yeah, let's give it another layer. Yep, I think it looks good. Move on to the tip. Okay, this will be the hole. I want to make it a defining feature of the cat, as in she's a bit poor, she has a poorly maintained hat, so it has a hole and she hasn't patched it up. Alright, let's go with the base. I think the base should follow the brim. Yeah, we should follow the color of the brim. Or maybe not. Okay, now for the second layer of shadows. Yes. Alright, I think it looks good. Kind of, I'll touch it up later. And next is the belt on the head. Yes, this one. Okie dokie. Next is the buckle. Oops. give it a shine. And there we go. Looks super shiny. Okay, I think we're done with the head. So let's move lower down to the body. Let's do the robe. I don't know what this is called, but anyway, let's call it the neck area. And let's start with the shadow. Multiply. And okay, looks good. Next is the arm. Yep, looks good. Let's see. So this is all part of one layer. I'm gonna give it some shadow. Oops, the shadow needs to be multiply. Oh no, I forgot they're on a different layer.
The shiny of the buckles they have is quite charming.
Yeah. Something is off with the arm. There's this extra... What's this thing doing here? Oh, I see, I see. It's on top. On top of the bag. Oh, I see. So the arm should be below the neck area. But the bag should be under the arm. I see. Yeah, okay. Cool. Huh. There's this little gap here. What's going on? Ah, okay. I don't need the...
Is it due to the masking?
Yeah. I don't need the mask anymore. Actually, now that I have this, it should be here. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I guess the bag doesn't need a mask either. face. Pick the color. Okay, the arm looks good. Now for the bag. Okay. Yep. Oh right, the bag is on top of the neck area, which means I need to mask it. Oh well, I'll just leave this intentional error. Buckle. And finally, the shadow for the bag. Oh, the bag also produces a shadow on the robe itself. So let me, oops. Yes, let me add the shadow here. Looks good. Okay, I guess the body is done. Let's move on to the shoes. Oh wait, let's not forget the tail.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, since I'm doing the shadow for the body, I should do it for the head as well. Yeah, forgot about the head. Oh, I forgot about her hand. The shadow on her hand. Much better. Okay, yeah, looks good. Now for the shoes. She has a ribbon on her shoes as well. Let's start with the ribbon. Okay, and now for the shadows. Oops, before that, set it to multiply. There we go. Yep. More shadows. No, wait. This should be the outline. Okay. And more shadows. But wait, this will be the highlight. More shadows. Yeah, might as well give her some feet, legs. Grab the color from her head. Yoink. Give it a shadow of the same color.
Yoink.
Yoink. This one. Decent. Not too satisfied with the shadows. Okay, I think we're done with the cat. Sort of. I'll clean up later. Okay, and finally the bear. Let's hide the duck and the cat.
Very nice.
Thanks. Okay. Where should I start?
Bear friends went poof.
Okay, this one. Square buckle for the bag. The bag is bigger, but you can't see it behind the duck. Oh, I forgot, he has a staff. But I guess it's okay to ignore for now. Okay, yep, I think this is good. So let's start from the top. Hat tip. Whoops. Okay. Yep, I think this looks good. Next is the ribbon. Let's do the shadows first. Oh, looks good. Okay, now back to the ribbon. Probably just gonna give it a gloss overlay. And shadow. Okay. What's next? Oh yes, the hat brim. I'm gonna give it a shadow again. What shadow should I use? Looks good. Now to give it a bit of highlight. Too much. I guess this is decent. Needs more shadows. Oh, multiply. Oops. Oh, looks good for now. Now for the face. This was the lines, and this is for the mouth. Mouth area. Okay. So let's start with shadows again. Now for highlights. Oops, too much. No, too bright. Not too convincing. Much better. Yes, okay. Oops. Oh yes, I wanted to add some blush, so let's do that. Oh, too much. Too much. Too much. Oh yeah, I could still do that. Reduce the opacity. No, it doesn't look too nice. Screen? No.
Try eyelashes.
Nah, I'll just leave it like this. For now. I'll fix it later. Where's the hands?
The blush is cute though.
Yeah, it doesn't look blushy enough. Blush. Maybe the layering is a bit... Let's try something more extreme. Yeah, red. Reduce the opacity. Acceptable. Okay, I think this is acceptable. Okay, moving on to the hand. Okay. Start with the shadows again. Yes, take the base color and yoink. Oh, too dark. Yoink.
Yoink.
Yoink. Acceptable. And then highlights, or no, bounce lights. Bounce light should be a overlay. I think this is good for now. What's next? The hands. Line. Shadow. Good enough. That was quick. Next is the bag. Shadow again. Lines. Oh, too dark. Oh, too wrong layer. Yep. I don't think you'll ever get to see the buckle, but I'll just add the buckle in anyway.
Good to add regardless.
Yep. There we go. Oh, too bright. Okay. And that's all for the bag. No, not yet. A little more. And maybe a bit of highlights. Yep, looks good. And finally the shoes. Shoes. Ah, shit. So he or she wasn't wearing shoes in the original. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna give it the pink ribbons. because why not? Okay, that's for the base. Now to give it some shadow. More shadow. And the shoes. Oh yes, this will be the shadow. Shadow again. And a bit of highlight. Looking good. Wow, look at that. So what's missing?
Wow.
Wow,
Very nicely done.
thanks. Okay, let me add in a bit more shadows because the tummy is a bit too bland. Oh wait, it's not here, is it? Yes, here.
Yeah, it's quite flat compared to everything else.
Yes, so let's try with tummy shadows. Tummy shadow. Shadow. Much better.
Also, it's interesting that the cat, being poor, is wearing the most regal of colors. It suits, though.
Maybe not too poor. I don't know. I haven't decided on a proper backstory for the characters. Yes, I think it's looking pretty good. Probably just need to touch up with some highlights, rim lights, shadows. Okay, and now for the rim lights. This is probably where all the magic happens. Rim. Oh crap, it's on the wrong, I guess, foreground.
Yes, it really does.
Foreground. Characters. Put all the characters in one layer. Bam! There we go. Oh, no, not good enough. I guess I need to put the rim lights on individual characters. Okay, let's start with the duck.
The illustration gets more cheerful with the rim lights.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does.
Oh, that very thin line one does the trick.
Haha. Okay, now for the cat. I guess this is good enough. And finally the bear. I guess that's it. I'm not too happy with the shadows, but I guess this will do for now. Yep, I think I've spent enough time on this. Almost 3 hours. Wow. Let's finish with some signature.
That's really a record time.
Oh, I guess if I spend time on the background it would take longer, but yeah, this should be good for now. Let me sign this close to the... too obvious. Okay.
Well done today.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Give me a moment to double check this. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is it. Let me just add a bit of texture to the background, and I guess we can call it a night. Yoink. Oh no, this is... yes. Multiply 10% opacity. Now it looks like it's drawn on paper. Woohoo!
Haha.
Pretty happy with the overall results. It's not the best, but I kind of like it. Okay, yeah, I think I'll post this up on Instagram in a bit. Thank you everyone for watching, if there's more than one person. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night today. So thanks for watching, and
Thank you for the stream.
thank you for watching, and have a good night.
Good night.
$2:45. Yeah, 1 sec.